evening, Dr. Geeta. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking out time for an interview with College Dunia.
Thank you, Mr. Sahil ji. Yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, before starting with the interview questions, I would just like you to just give a brief about yourself to our viewers.
Sure.
Experience and
yeah. First of all, I'm thankful to giving me opportunity to come to your platform of College Dunia. And just to say about me, I'm a positive person and believe on self-directed learning. And I'm also focused, and basically I'm an army background. So you can find the values inside us is to be on integrity or to be committed, and that my goal should be completed. That should be my first principle of my working.
Right. And ma'am, just a bit about your designation currently at the university and the prior experience.
Okay, fine. Yes, I'm working on the post of Principal, College of Nursing, which is a constitute college of Swami Vivekanand Subharti University. I am working here from last 17 years, and before that I had my 13 years of experience in military nursing service. I was trained from military nursing service from College of Nursing FMC Pune, and after that I have been posted to different hospitals which are belonging to the army ground. And yes, in between I was there in the education also. And once the private institution has been set up regarding the nursing course, I'm working in Subharti.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. So, starting with the questions, the very first question is your very key positions at the education institutes throughout your professional career. So, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
I have mentioned before also that I'm very positive. So having a positive mission of nursing education. And secondly, I am thankful to the executive member of Subharti University who has given me the environment to work with autonomy to run these courses. And as you know, all these courses are from the permission of the government and the regulatory body, that is Indian Nursing Council. So the it is a combined support of UP government, Indian Nursing Council and the university, which has made us to stand on this place. As the private, as the nursing courses in Uttar Pradesh only started just 20 years back. Only these courses were there in the government setup.
All right.
So this institution is a pioneer institution in the Northern India, another Uttar Pradesh or Northern India, we can say, where the first diploma course in nursing was started in way back 2000.
Okay. So it has been like almost 20 years now.
Yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, being the principal and dean Subharti College of Nursing Science, what is your philosophy of leadership, and how do you describe your leadership style?
Okay, fine. First of all, as you know, the nursing is defined as the health and caring of a sick person, or rather, I can say, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Dukh Kashit Bhagavadet, which means that we don't have to see only the sick person. We have to come out and look after the even well and tell them to adopt the healthy habit or the healthy lifestyles. So coming to the philosophy, yes, the first thing is that yes, whether I am knowledgeable or not, I am optimistic or not. And yes, I do believe in 5C of nursing, that is competent, commitment, courage, caring, and compassionate. That empathy is a feeling which I feel just to run a professional to cater quality nursing care. So the strict training and the education, that is also I am up to. Coming to the leadership style, I cannot say nursing that yes, we go with the autocratic leadership style or democratic. It has to be taken all the good points from all the leadership style, and because it has to be a nurturing, we have to have come with the positive point. Yes, today this training is given and it is directly relation to the quality patient care. The patient has become healthy, or whom we have imparted the education, that has come out with the value. And as you know, healthy population leads to healthy nation.
Right, ma'am. I totally agree to your point. Additionally, ma'am, being the principal and dean, Subharti College of Nursing Science, how do you strategize about the key programs and plans for marketing and administration of your school?
Yeah, a very important point you have asked.
Yes.
For this first point, I will say that is that what is our entry and the exit level, what is our teaching learning process, whether the environment is given to the person or a customer or a client who has come to take the education. Once we are giving the good quality education, automatically I think it gives an enhancement to the marketing. Second one is our alumni, how they are placed. The placement, as I think in Subharti, the students have got 100% placement in private, government, and many of them have gone to abroad also. So the placement itself is a strategy to say about the marketing. And the third point is our strong informative technology department. I think this all supportive points are there. More than that, the customer who has got the care, I feel he himself or they themselves is their mouth feeding, what we say. Yes, we were looked after in particular hospital by these students of Subharti. That point also may be an emotional point, but I think it also can be added up.
Right. So, ma'am, if we talk about the education system in India and other foreign countries, they are structured very differently. In your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here at your institute, specifically into the nursing sciences?
Fine. See, first, I have mentioned it before only that we are following the curriculum which has been laid down by the government guidelines. So in that way, curriculum remains same. The methodology, yes, and the environment. We have a hospital here, parent hospital, plus the associated health centers where the training can be given in a real situation to them. So that promising thing. And third thing, we also believe in the traditional methods of giving the training, which I think in the foreign university they have come up to the online and the training through the digital platform. But since in our Uttar Pradesh government, we even in COVID-19 we have been given instruction that your final year student and your internship student will regularly attend the college with offline mode. So once if we give this message to that our students are there to give the 100% attendance, we are organizing now the conferences with the foreign collaboration with the foreign university, but this all depend upon the as the university platform get enhanced. I think it goes in par with them, because the as the part of the educational curriculum, it remains same throughout the nation.
Right.
You know, to each. Yes, in nursing education, it is no changes. Maybe the many of the educational tour or some sort of the additional teaching methodology can be added up. Rest, it remains same throughout.
Right.
We have added value courses also in our college, which are relevant to the at present need of the society. or what are the updated technology, as you must have heard about the nursing informatives, that now even a patient get any anxiety, they just want to call and get the information. So these sorts of training sessions have been given now, which was earlier only in foreign university.
All right, all right. So, ma'am,
I do have a teaching faculty also who have given, who have worked in abroad, and they have come and joined us.
Okay.
So in that way, that collaboration is there. Yes.
All right, all right. So my next question was basically on the curriculum of the college with regard to how the curriculum can be best practice of the industry. But you have already answered that. So
Okay.
I'll skip that one. Coming to the next question, any insights into how your institute could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic backgrounds?
Fine. See, our nursing definition itself says that we have to cater without seeing the caste, creed, color, or race. So this is my main vision of my profession. So so based on that, we have as such no restriction that only a particular community or particular person can come. It is open to all. Basically, they should be eligible to join the nursing course, either in diploma or in degree. Secondly, I feel pride that my management people have given me the permission, and we do had so many students from in our college, from the orphanage, from the leper home. So here the economic confusion, and they do help them in giving the additional scholarship from the trust. Even the books and all other help also can be given. Even the part-time job facilities there for the nursing student who are from the backward or the low economic crowd. And I do have students from the northeast area, or where there are some other tribal area where the nursing education in the private sector has not reached yet.
Right.
So there are so many incentives, scholarships, and the motivation to them, and the security and the safety. We do have the hostels of all hostel accommodation of if they are low socio ground, so there the minimum charges are being imparted on them.
Okay. So that means you are providing some kind of monetary benefits also to the weaker section.
Yes, to those students.
Okay. That's quite great on your part. Now, basically coming to the next question, what do you think are the roles and responsibilities to the students? Basically, your roles and responsibility towards the students are.
So first of all, the role is that I am a mentor for all of them. That is more important, I must say. And second thing, all my courses are running from 2 years to 4 years. And there are some courses where the student is there from me studying only from last 7 to 8 years. So in that case, they come as an adolescent, and when they go from here, they are already adult. And I am a caretaker for them. I am a teacher for them. I am a trainer for them. I am there for seeing them, their emotional, their psychological need, counselor for them. I think these are the multi-role. And first of all, I am a human being for them. That also I must say, because it is based on value-based thing. And mostly I have the female student, because in 2 courses the male students entry is not allowed, but in other degree and post-graduation course the ratio is equal.
All right.
So I am catering mainly we have A&M course where only the female students can do this health worker course. So the ratio of female to the male is more.
All right. And basically, you talked about your responsibility. So we are always available for the kind of guidance required to the student.
Yes.
All right. And ma'am, what is the institute's top priority over the next 10 years?
I think, first of all, we are catering all the courses, whatever has been given by the regulatory body. The latest course we start the nurse practitioner also under one umbrella. And now, yes, we are, since the informative technology has come, so we will be focusing on the how the e-digital health services courses and rest, because as the hospital is enhancing with the new equipments and the technology of treating the patient, so the same thing we will be wanting to have a skill set and the skills competency program for our student also. And then now we have started faculty and student exchange program, collaboration with the foreign universities. So at present, we are holding an international conference where we want that the transformation of skills, knowledge regarding nursing can be mentioned to our students also. So these, as the science and the technology advance, we are up to that.
Okay. So basically, your main aim is to integrate the technology along with the nursing courses and develop the students for the coming in a new kind of machinery, so that they get a practical exposure as to what they need to perform in the hospitals in future.
Correct. Yes. Plus collaboration with the other top. Yeah.
Right, ma'am. Right. So basically, when you first came to Subharti College of Nursing Science, what was your vision for the institute? Has it evolved over time, and how far along in implementing the vision are you?
I think when I came, I was just saying you in private sector, there was no word like nursing or a trained nursing. So we just started with 20 diploma course in 2000, and as the university increases their potentiality, we were able to get a diploma degree, even the residency, first residency course in nursing. So which that, and the intake of student, we started with 20 student and now it has come to 100 student in some of the courses. So that itself gives a what to say, that quantitative, and yes, but our aim remains same. It has to be a quality nursing. This many of the NGOs from the health services has given us the UP chapter to our college. Even we were given the invitation from the Nightingale Now Challenge, which is a worldwide campaign for the nursing. So just staying in Uttar Pradesh, in a Meerut city, and getting all the facilities and all the courses. So this itself gives our impact. Yes, we are fulfilling our vision, and we have a good team spirit, team support, plus the good number of patients in the hospital. That is our client. That is more important, to give them the clinical environment.
Right, ma'am. Rightly said. So, ma'am, coming to the last question for the interview, what would you like people to know about your institute that they may not know? Something that is not on the website, or maybe something which cannot be researched upon the internet.
I don't know. I must say sometime we should, सैंडलवुड की सुगंध अपने आप जाती है, क्योंकि हम लोग बेसिकली वर्क ओरिएंटेड हैं. But yes, we can like at present the advertisement through website, and may start many of the motivational schemes as the other education does. And I don't know what we will be welcoming to all as such, because once our name is there in the government council or UP government website, because everything has to get in circle with both of these bodies, so automatically it is known. In medical and health services, there is no other channel. You are approved body, you have got it accreditation work done for the university, you are approved from the regulatory body, you are approved from the government health services, and you are being a private sector, your name is there for the placement and any other government related like the National Health Mission course. It means yes, the work is done. We have this checklist.
Rightly said. Rightly
So,
said. So, ma'am, with this we come to the end of this interaction. I would like
thank
to,
you so
yeah, I would like to thank you once again for like taking out the time for the interview, and it was a pleasure interacting with you.
Thank you. Please stay. And even I am so thankful that you have tried your effort to make this nursing professional in a big platform. Thank you so much.
Right, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Okay.